What's going on, guys? Ghost with the Gamers Weekly here, and today we will be reviewing the 50 caliber HTI sniper rifle. This is a bolt action bullpup style rifle, and it is one of, if not the most highest damage output sniper rifles in Ghost Recon Wildlands. This is my go-to weapon for sniping. I would use the MSR if this weapon had not brought me so much damage output when I picked it up. With that, I just fell in love with the weapon immediately just for how much damage it packs. A huge punch. This thing is like a freaking monster truck. You can just plow through people. Infantry, no problem. Unidad, it just one-shots them, even in the leg. Snipers, this thing takes out anything, and you guys are going to see later on in the video how much VHC or vehicle damage this thing does. Aesthetically, this weapon is beautiful. Like I said, it uses the bullpup system, which means the magazine or clip is at the back towards the stock behind the foregrip of the weapon. This is a common style in assault rifles especially, and in the UK and Europe. It shares this design with its sister weapon, the SRS-A1 sniper rifle, which we will have a video on shortly. As far as customization goes, this weapon is the most customizable sniper. You're not going to find another sniper with more scopes, with more anything else, besides maybe one or two, but this is one of, if not the most customizable sniper in the game. As far as different barrels go for it, I would definitely recommend the long barrel, because that just maxes out your damage output and your accuracy and range, because this is the base stats of the weapon. I didn't put anything else on it. You're seeing right here, it's got max almost damage and max accuracy. Aesthetically, again, it looks beautiful. It does not kick that much. So moving on to recoil, what you're going to see now is the recoil of the HTI sniper rifle without compensating for bullet recoil. Moving on to recoil with compensating for the recoil of the weapon. So as you can see, this thing kicks a good bit, not as much as your Drugnov or your M40A5, which surprised me. I thought the M40A5 was going to kick less. But moving on to location, you can find this in the Montauk province, in this armory here. I hope I pronounced Montauk correctly. I'm not from Bolivia. I apologize if I absolutely butchered that. It's in a classic weapon case. You see here the map location for your convenience. It's at the sort of right top north, I guess the northeastern side of the map of the province. It's in this little base. You can sort of sneak back into the base without being detected. That's what I did to get the weapon. I've had it since I started. First thing I did was look up where the weapon was after the game released, and I just picked it up just because I wanted to see which sniper rifle was best compared to the MSR, which we will have a definite video on later. This weapon has more damage. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I fell in love with the weapon just because it had so much damage output. That's my main focus in the game, is just as much DPS as possible, which may be really cheesy, but I guess that's just classic FPS for you. And sniper rifles, that's what I look in the game. I don't really care how much vehicles are, or the recoil is of the weapon, but I like high damage output. So safe distance, 600 meters. Let's talk about that. That is crazy. 600 meters for a sniper rifle. I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, Ghost, that's not really as crazy. I can max out da da da. For a base range, I don't even have the long barrel equipped. I just have this thing completely naked. All I have is the TX111 or I11, I hope I said that correctly, scope, which is the best scope in the game, but that's so I can actually see my targets. From where I was on this map, I had to back up aiming down because I could not render the enemies. That's how far out I was. And I know you guys pull off 1,000-meter shots every day, and they're pro snipers on Ghost Recon, and they're way better than me. I understand that, and I'm not claiming to be the best sniper ever, but even for me, who I like sniping, casual sniping I guess, you see where I missed, but the penetration on this weapon is good, and the range is phenomenal. Moving towards vehicle damage, I've got a big section in this video just dedicated to how much this weapon just wrecks vehicles. You see here, boom, one shot the helicopter 500 meters out, and it's a one shot to all anti-air, or I guess it is an anti-air weapon in and of itself. It's like a freaking laser. It one shots all aircraft, period, with or without a silencer. I just included without silencer because you can one shot vehicles without a silencer. And on this video, I just had the base weapon, so if you max out the stats, you can one-shot, but I was just putting that up there as a reference point. So, as far as land vehicles go, like I said, you're going to be two-shotting everything. All you have to do is hit the vehicle. It doesn't matter if you hit the tire. It doesn't matter if you hit the hood. It doesn't matter if you hit the freaking bumper. I don't care. You can hit whatever you want on the vehicle. As long as you're hitting within the hitbox of the vehicle, you're going to wreck face. And I don't say that to be dramatic. I'm not being melodramatic right now. This thing is an absolute laser, and it melts in this game. Ubisoft, please don't patch this. We actually finally have a good sniper rifle in this game. No offense to all you other people who use the M48-5, but for all of us who like higher damage and more kick to our sniper rifle, because we're used to that FPS style, I know a lot of bolt action rifles like the Intervention you might think of when comparing it to the HTI has way more kick. I think a lot of different bolt action sniper rifles in different games are very different, so that's why I like the diversity of Ghost Recon's just different weapon picks that you can do with sniper rifles. I really like sniping in this game, and I would highly recommend the HTI to anyone who likes bolt action rifles and who's a sniper fan in FPS games. I'd like to apologize real quick. We have not posted in 2 weeks, I think, which is a new record for us. But we have been super busy and just packed with different ideas we're trying to do. We're trying to push out Titanfall 2 stuff for you guys. Believe it or not, Destiny 2 stuff. We're trying to get our hands on Destiny 2 right now, which I think I'm having pretty good luck with. I know a lot of people have already released stuff on it, but we're not going to hop on the oversaturation bandwagon. We're just going to give our little intake on that. So hopefully that's good. 1 year anniversary of the channel is in June. June 5th is the anniversary of our channel. So on June 5th or close to it, you guys can expect a collab video between me and Antog, and we will be showcasing the top moments, our favorite moments from the past year with you guys, and that's going to be really cool. I actually got emotional when I looked back and how much progress we made, which may be stupid for me to do, but I mean, we grew from a channel that was on the weekends doing hardly nothing, just posting Division content, to a channel who's averaging about 600 views per week on videos, which is, I think, is crazy, and that's only been in the last year. We're very fortunate to have this opportunity. Thank you guys. As always, I've been your host, Ghost, with the Gamers Weekly, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.